Right, we're talking, I've just got home from work, so it's not going to be the best video, but I have taken some photos of the interior for you. Um, I will do this again tomorrow, but so you've got something to shout about overnight. There we go. It's underneath a street light at the moment at my house. So, he refurbed the alloys. Yes, I have got the centre cap for it, but they need the BBS stickers putting on, one or two of them. It is dirty to my standard at the moment because I've been using it to run around in occasionally at weekends, and I need to give it a good valet and clean. You're not going to get the best from this, as I say. Right, previously someone's put a 16 valve aerial on it. I do have the 16 valve aerial, but because it's an 8 valve, the previous owner decided to take it out and put that in. If it were me, I would put the 16 valve aerial back on again. The other issue is someone has fitted a boot lid on it, and you can just see there that the black to the white, and it seems to be to me, and he did tell me as well that obviously someone has fitted a boot lid, and you can just see the line under there. Now, it didn't bother me, but I sort of planned to sort of replace the boot lid or have this boot lid resprayed, so it was perfect. I mean, come on, it's 30 years old. Apart from that, you've got a little ding in the bumper just there. Again, it's age related. It was like that when I got it. Standard exhaust system. I have changed the rear lights. I don't really want to sell these, but I've put the 16 valve rear lights on. That 80 quid for a set. It had the standard originals on it, and he painted one of them, and the other one was the original Hella black light. The 16 valve lights, that is. Yet again, you can see the centre cap hasn't got the BBS stamp on it. Someone has. I've got this centre cap for the opposite side. As I say, tomorrow, bit of dirt on it. It's been, as I say, it's just been stood for a few days. I've been using my TDI Golf, so he used it as a daily drive around my local town. I've always seen it, and I never had a chance to talk to him. Then he put it up for sale. Right. I'll open the door up. There is no bolsterware on the driver's seat, as you can see. Now, here's a problem. I've resolved it. You can see there the seat. It's in good order. There's also a new roof lining gone in, which he's had done and refitted. Also, he had a push button start in it. Now, I've taken the push button start out. I have yet, these are £10. It's the switch to the back of the barrel is faulty. So I have basically took the wire off the back of the switch and put the switch there. You just turn it with the ignition key and then put your keys into there. Now, at the moment, I haven't physically had the time to change it over because you have to take all the steering wheel off, horn off, steering wheel off, and you take the ignition barrel off. Sometimes it can be a 2 pair of hands job, other times it can't be, but I need to get hold of a pulley to do that, and I planned to take it into my friend's workshop and just go, look, you do this for me. It saves me the hassle. I've got a lot of cars at the moment and a lot of stress going on in my life. I'm only being honest with you. That's one fault. You got Mark 2 gear knob, that's all fine. Carpets are absolutely immaculate. The seats are absolutely immaculate. We have got little things like this. Slight scratch on top of the sunroof where it's rubbed in the past. Sunroof seal there is all good. It's the same on the opposite side. It's got a little scrape. I'll take you around. You can see you just got a little tiny scrape just there. when my finger is there. That's better. Where I'm pointing. That, obviously the usual, he's filled that. The point here is all nice and clean, no rust, which is very common for the Mark IIs. Same again, all along there is great. We have got a slight issue on the front of the bonnet, just around there. It looks like it's been painted, or it's just there is an issue. The rest of the bonnet looks okay. I've given it a polish and it's all come up fine. But I think there's been a dent in there in the past or whatever. Yet again, age related, and I really wasn't bothered when I saw it. I just knew it was a local car to me and I bought it in. PC Motors VW number plate front and rear. Fog lights are all intact, all standard. GTI badge. I'll pop the bonnet. Right, let me just put this up. I know we're playing in the dark, but as I say, I was going to garage this for the winter. Instead I'm selling it on. As you can see right there, I have tidied up the areas and just painted things up to tidy it. Right, beneath here, he told me, and I have lifted it and had a look, there was a little bit of rot just there at about that size. I have taken all this out and had a look at it. He's chopped the little section out. He's put a plate in place and welded it into place. That's all well and good. I have actually treated it and I've put some fresh paint over the top. As you can see, it's all clean down here as well. It's not perfect, but if you want a professional job, you get someone to do it for you. I have basically gone out of my way to try and maintain it as best as I can. Top of there is all in. And to be fair, I should not be getting rid of this car, but I've got a Mark II on my drive that's in pieces. I've just bought another Mark II in. I've got a Corrado. I've got a 1.3C, which are only 240 left. The 1.3C is an amazing little car for all. It's like, it might be slow, but it looks mint, and it's a 1985. So it's, to be fair, I enjoy driving that. Although I did loan it to a friend. And that's got a Weber 3210 carb on it. As said, I will get you some photos tomorrow, etc. But I thought I'd do a quick video tonight. Hopefully you'll see this. It's 7 minutes long, and you can see that it's an immaculate car, and I want it to go to someone who's gonna look after it, and possibly it's all on standard suspension. The only modification being the brakes were done, well, the brake parts were changed not this year, the year before on the MOT, and he put Goodrich hoses on, braided hoses. This year for the MOT it was just a brand new window screen because it had a crack in it. You will not find a 5-door as good as this, in my opinion. I mean, I've been 10 years now, I'm 42 years old. The guy I bought it off was 51, and he's basically gone nuts over the service history. He's obviously refurbed the alloys but painted them the wrong colour. Like a minor scuff on this one, but I reckon with a bit of money thrown at it, you can redo that. I have also got, just here, it will polish out, but the bottom of the door, you can see there, it's a bit bubbly. It's not perfect, but yet again, age related. Bodywork wise underneath, this is where we have a look. It's not the best. You can see just here, someone has welded a plate on it. Now, if it were me, I would clean that back. Jacking point is solid there, the industrial jacking point. It hasn't been welded. You can see, I don't know why it's done it. 30 years old, and that needs grinding back, and the bodywork, it doesn't look like it's been undersealed. The exhaust looks all new, straight all the way to the back end. Well, there you go. I'm not gonna, you know, CV boot this side, I've put a new one on, and I need to just double check everything. Let me have a look at the other side. to say, there again, there's the seats, no bolster wear. The light doesn't do it justice. That's my neighbour. He's looking at me crazily, thinking, why am I going underneath this car? And yet again, you can see it's been, jacking point has been done by someone else. Now, it looks like a garage job to me. It looks like it's, you know, I was like, well, it's been done, I'm not bothered. Same again, you've got a little bit there, a little bit there. But if this was put up on a ramp, cleaned back, and just check these welds and everything else, I would basically paint it the same colour as the car. You know, cleaning it back, it will basically look clean as the car. It just needs some TLC. It's too good a car for me. Standard springs. Right, I better switch this off because I've been talking too much. I think you get the gist. Hopefully I will take some photos tomorrow, but as you standard. Anyway, take it easy. I'm going to go inside and have a cup of tea because I've had a long day.